The revenue recognition process in PJC allows GL entries to be generated that will move amounts from billings and WIP accounts to revenue and cost of sales. This is also the process that needs to be used to close completed projects. The process itself is straightforward. First, you define your criteria and options for creating revenue recognition worksheets. Then once the worksheets are created and reviewed, the worksheets are posted. This generates revenue recognition journal entries in the GL and updates the recognized column for contracts, projects, and categories in contract maintenance. Of course, revenue recognition calculations depend on the accounting method of the project. Accrual basis does not require revenue recognition, as all transactions are recorded as revenues or cost of sales, and so you can close projects with this accounting method directly from the contract maintenance window. All other accounting methods use or store balances in the WIP accounts for costs and the billings accounts for revenues. Based on the accounting method, the revenue recognition process lets you define when these balances move out of WIP and billings and into revenue and cost of sales accounts, effectively moving from the balance sheet to the income statement. The Create Revenue Recognition Worksheet window is used to generate entries to recognize revenue. You can enter a worksheet number, or the next number in sequence is automatically assigned. You can select a cutoff date for transactions either by date or year period. You enter a journal entry date and year period for the GL journal entries that will be created. In the Select By field, you can select contract, project, and category to recognize the revenue. And you can use the second field to further refine your criteria. At the bottom of the window, you can select contracts and projects on hold, projects that have no costs associated with them, and projects that have been marked as completed so that they can be closed. Only the revenue recognition process can change the status of projects to closed once the project is marked as completed and the final revenue recognition process is run. Click the Generate button to create the revenue recognition worksheet. After generating a worksheet, you can open the Revenue Recognition Worksheet window to review and make any necessary changes to amounts or descriptions before posting entries. In the Worksheet Number field, enter or select the worksheet you wish to review or edit. If you want to review the worksheet you just generated, you can click the End Scroll button to navigate quickly to the last worksheet number in sequence, which would be the one just generated. The worksheet shows the journal entry date and year and period for the entry, and a breakdown of all the contracts, projects, and categories that have revenue recognition entries on the worksheet. You can select the Detail line and click the Details button to see the journal entry generated. The only thing that can be edited on periodic revenue recognition worksheets is the % complete factor for any % complete accounting method, thus allowing you to select how much of the project you want to recognize or move from the balance sheet to the income statement. When you click the Post button to post the revenue recognition worksheet, a confirmation window appears asking how to deal with projects that will be closed. Once the worksheet is posted, a GL batch is generated. If the option to automatically post GL batches is selected in PJC Setup, the batch will automatically post in the GL. Once the worksheet is posted, the recognized column is updated in contract maintenance, and if selected, projects that were completed will have their statuses changed to closed. Now let's take a look at reopen closed projects.